Hi there, this is a quick video for you. Well, it's going to be like a 5-minute video to show you how we test the emergency lights at the offices here in Gloucester. So I'm going to turn the camera the other way and I'm just going to walk you through the building and show you where all the emergency lights are fed from. Right, here we go. Your first emergency light is here, which is in the entrance lobby, and it affects this light here, which is right next door to your fire alarm panel. I'm going to shoot you another video to show you how you test a fire alarm. And it also affects this light fitting here, the 4-foot fluorescent outside. As we walk through, we've got the next one here next to the lift lobby, and that affects all the lights here in the lift lobby area as well. So you've got emergency light here and this one here, which has failed. Now, the light switch here, I forgot to say, also affects the ladies' toilet. There's an oblong emergency light in there as well. So you've got 3 lights that work off of this one emergency light test switch, which we've labelled as FK1. And the one there is FK2. Now, in this electrical cupboard, I've labelled up this particular lighting circuit. And I'm going to show you what that feeds next. Okay, so if you follow me, I'll show you where that goes. So if you flick that breaker to the right, the way I've done it now, you'll notice as you come through on the ground floor office, it takes you through to this emergency exit stairwell. It affects this emergency light here, which I need you to test off of that breaker. And I'll just prop this fire door open, which you shouldn't really be seeing me do. It affects this emergency light here, and basically it affects all the emergency lights in this entire stairwell. So that one there, and as you climb up the stairs, as I'm climbing up the stairs, there's your next one. Can you see that one there? It affects that one there. And you'll notice that none of these work, they're all failed. So we're wanting to get them replaced. So from here, and that one there. All right? So you've got 4 emergency lights in this stairwell, all fed from that one breaker. So what I'm now going to do is to reset those emergency lights by restoring the power to them. And when you restore the power to the emergency lights, there's a green LED that comes on, much like you have here on this emergency light here. Now, the reason I'm not testing this one is because it's in a tenanted area, so I'm only testing what belongs to the landlord. Okay, so watch. As I flick the breaker, like so, I've now restored power back to those emergency lights, so there'll be a green LED coming on, and we'll check those a wee bit later on our journey through the building. So now that we've done that, let's go upstairs. Ooh, before we do that, your next fish key, which is FK3, is here, and that affects this emergency light in this little toilet lobby area, and it also affects the emergency light in this lift in the disabled toilet as well. We then go upstairs. Right, as you go up the stairs, your next emergency light test point is here, which is FK4, and that affects 2 emergency lights here, one of which has failed. So you've got 2 emergency lights in this lift lobby landing. Now if you come through here, you find that there's an emergency light test point here which affects this lobby, and that's that emergency light there. And you'll notice as well, it's not only does this 600 by 600 emergency tile, but it'll also do this exit light as well. Okay, so do you remember I was talking to you about the green LED? Well, that's the impact, that this is how your emergency light should be in their normal position. When you test them, the LED disappears. The other emergency light test point is just located here, and that affects the gents toilet. Right, if you come up the stairs to the second floor, there's your next emergency light test point, and that affects this emergency light in the lift lobby, this one here, and these two here. So there's 4 on this deck, all controlled by this light switch here. Come through here. On the right hand side, we call this the ladies' toilet corridor or toilet lobby. You've got another test switch here, and you've got 2 emergency lights that are fed from here. So basically just keep walking the testing route the way I'm showing you. I'll map everything out for you on a schedule so you can be able to understand in writing what I've done. But the idea of this visual training is it allows you to simply follow me and test the emergency lights. Right, this one here in the corridor tests basically all the emergency lights in this fire compartment here. Okay, so you've got 1, 2, 3 emergency lights in this fire compartment. And if there's a next one here, and this tests all the emergency lights in this fire compartment, and I think you've got 3 emergency lights here. Right, one last one I need to show you, which is in room 222. If you open this door, can you notice how I've labelled put a little blue dot on the circuit breaker there, and it covers the toilets on the second floor, the ladies' toilet. So with that in mind, if you follow me, let's just go around the corner again. Here, this is the ladies' loo on the second floor, and you can see that emergency light is on test as well. All right, that basically concludes your emergency lighting testing for this building here in Gloucester at 18 Ley. LEY, I think it's called Industrial Estate. So I'm going to do give you an asset register for where the emergency lights are all located and the emergency lights that are fed from each of those test points. But this is just a visual training guide and a training aid for you. Thank you.